live. I think I was on a live and I was like, YouTube, come on, sort it out, man. So I don't have to keep coming on these lives and having to do all the mad stuff. And then ever since I've said that to YouTube, yeah, it's like I don't have no problems with the lives now. They're always in the right way. I don't have to keep clicking it. It's only been since today. It's a bit mad, isn't it? It's like I asked YouTube to sort the lives out being this way. And it's like as soon as I asked them, they've sorted it out. It's mad, bro. It's a mad one. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on. Come on. Can't sleep. I won't be on live for too long, but it's just like I went in that pool and it just woke me clean up, mate. Like literally woke me clean up. It's like I was a bit tired and a bit drunk before I jumped in the pool. And then I jumped in the pool and now I'm fucking wide awake. Literally. It's like I'm wide awake. I know I'm going to make myself a coffee. And you're like, coffee, Danny? Yeah, because I know it sounds mad, but it might actually help me sleep. They're rowing home. They are rowing home in their boats, bro. Unfortunately for the Norwegians, sorry my Viking brothers and sisters, but it was not good enough on the day. England were just too good for you. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that, mate. Do a workout? No, because I've had a bit to drink. And Wes, because I've had a bit to drink, I think I'd go a bit too far. I'd go all Danny G in now. We don't need that this time, right? The neighbours don't, neither does Tony. You know what I mean? Yes, Alfred. It's coming home. It's coming. Is it coming home? It could be. It could be. It bloody could be. I thought we had Spain next, but we've got the winner of Argentina tonight, right? So I'm not actually like Argentina and Switzerland. I thought we had Spain, and to be honest with you, I thought if we've got Spain, we're in for some shit here. Like Spain's really good, yeah. But I think we might have Argentina now. I'm not saying Argentina's shit, they're an extremely good squad. But I think we'll have more chance against Argentina than Spain. So I'm quite happy that it's Argentina that we're going to be playing next if they win, rather than Spain. Because Spain, in my opinion, are just something else, bro. They are something else, Spain. They're an amazing squad, right? Playing France in the semi-final. And yeah, we're playing either Argentina or Switzerland. I mean, obviously, I would rather play Switzerland than Argentina. Because, let's be honest, I know Switzerland's good, but they're not on Argentina's level. So if I had a choice between the two of them, I'd rather play Switzerland. But I think Argentina will win, you know. I think they will. I'm not watching the game, but I think they'll win. Listen, mate. When it comes to Spain playing France, I can't even give you a winner or a loser. I don't know, because France, in my opinion, are like us on our best day, and Spain are Spain. So I can't even give you a winner or a loser from that one. I couldn't even give you a prediction. I don't know. It'll depend who plays the best on the day. Because they're both phenomenal teams, right? Both of them, bro. Stevie boy, he's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming. Football's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming. I've been fine, mate. I've been fine. How have you been? Do you think shadow boxing can improve your football ability? No. No. Yes, until front. That's a free cameo. I should advertise them more, shouldn't I, really? Okay, so, folks, I do cameos. Moose, you're always telling me, so I'll do it. Listen, I do cameos, right? I do them every day. The reason I don't advertise them is because enough people get hold of me for them anyway. But I suppose I should advertise them more because it's something that I do, right? I do cameos. I do them through Instagram, not through Cameo. I don't have nothing to do with the Cameo app. I call them cameos, but really, they're Danny's videos. That's what I should call them. If you want one for birthdays or a new job, or I've done cameos for all sorts, mate. I've done cameos for people winning football matches. I've done cameos for BKFC clubs who were snapping legs up. I've done cameos for fucking UFC fighters. I've done cameos for boxers. I've done cameos for fucking birthdays. I've done cameos for grandmas. Yeah. I've done cameos for people who are joining the army, people who have just come back from tour. I've done cameos for all sorts. Right? My cameos are not scripted. So if I'm singing happy birthday to you, well, there's only so many ways I can sing happy birthday. But what I will say is I always say this to you. So if you order a cameo off me, you do it through Instagram. My Instagram is _ the real Danny G _ I have about 17,000 followers, 16, 17,000. So you'll know it's me. Yeah. If you hit me up on Instagram, I explain how it works there, how much you have to pay. You get 2 videos, 2 1-minute videos. Usually you get 1 video, usually, unless it's for your nan. You get 1 video usually where I'm all Danny G. You know, the proper Danny G energy, yeah? You get that privatized to you. And then usually the second video is me being all nice and giving you lots of love and lots of luck for the future. That's usually how I structure my videos. But they are not scripted. So the way I do cameos is I'll say to you, send me some information about the person that you want me to do the cameo about. Yeah? You send me the information, I read it, and then I let my mind go. That's how I do cameos. So it is not scripted. It's not like your cameo will ever be the same as anybody else's. It fucking won't. They are all original. 100% original. Straight from my grey matter, with your information, from the mouth to the screen, and I never upload them. Because they're yours. You bought them. You own them. So I never upload them for anybody else to see. They're very private. Yeah? So for anybody who wants the cameo from me, I do them every day. Anybody who wants a cameo, the way they work is I tell you where to put the money. You put the money into my PayPal account. As soon as the money's in there and I've got the script, you get the cameo the day after. It's always done that way. So if you put the money in today, tomorrow you would get your cameo at some point during the day. Could be morning, could be midday, could be afternoon, could be nighttime. But you'll get your cameo on that fucking day. Yeah, that is how I do them. So you pay on a Tuesday, you get on a Wednesday. You pay on a Wednesday, you get on a Thursday. That's how they work. So remember that. There's no point ordering a cameo off me for now. You know, it's your dad's birthday right now. And you want a cameo off me at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to get it. So always understand that if you're going to order a cameo off me, you've got to give me 1 day's notice. Yeah? You have to understand, I only go on Instagram once a day. I go on Instagram, I deal with the cameos. I do them. Well, no, I deal with the cameos. They put the money in my PayPal account and then I do them the day after. Because I've usually got multiple to do. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's very rare that I have one. I do sometimes, but it's rare that I have one. Normally I have multiple, right? So bear that in mind, yeah? Now, for those of you in my chat who say I should always advertise my cameos, I don't think I can advertise them any more than what I just have. And I know you tell me to advertise them for my own benefit, because I charge for them, and I'm thankful for it. But I'm just saying that I don't think I can advertise them any more than that. It's all a front. No, it's not, bro. Bro, no, it's not. Listen, mate, I'm not going to get too much into this because I've had a drink and I don't want to. Mate, I would not wish my life on you. I've had a very tough one. The toughest thing that I've ever faced in my life was losing my son to cancer. And it wasn't a short process. First of all, he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in his neck, right? We went through all the treatment, you know, him having to shave all his hair off and all that kind of shit, yeah, for his chemo and his radiotherapy. Now, he got rid of the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The way it worked with Anthony was the doctors told us and him that they'd found a shadow on his kidneys and he had to go back for more scans. He had been through so much, bless him. I love you, son. He'd been through so much, bless him, that he didn't want to go back to the hospital straight away. So I was on him for about 3 weeks, bro. On him, you know, messaging him all the time, on him. Yeah, to come with me to the hospital to see what this shadow was all about. Because he'd been through so much treatment and so much stress, he hid from it for 3 weeks. That 3 weeks was enough from that shadow from his kidney to go up his spine to his brain. Once he had brain cancer, there was no curing him. The surgeons wouldn't touch him. The doctors wouldn't touch him. My son spent his last moments in a Macmillan cancer ward. He breathed his last breath there. And when he first got brain cancer, he was at home. And he used to fit every day. And on this very settee, I used to have his head on my lap and I'd stroke his hair and I'd sing Adele to him. And he used to bring him out of his fits. We didn't know enough then to know that the doctors didn't tell us that if he's fitting every night, it's causing more damage to his brain. We didn't know that. So I used to just deal with these fits every night. And then he ended up in Macmillan Cancer Ward. And they filled him full of morphine until he died. And that kind of shit there is what made me so nasty, so horrible. Not the man you see before you today. It broke me. And through breaking me, it broke everything that I am. And it turned me into something that was not nice. Something that was ugly and horrible. And I know that. And I do have regrets for allowing myself to get to that point where I was broken. Yeah? I've fixed myself now. So for people who come in my lives and want to hold my past against me, and you want to hate me for the way that I acted at certain points in my YouTube career, understand that that wasn't really me. That was a very broken me. And I didn't know how to deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. It was too much pain. And I still suffer it now, every day. But I deal with it better. I don't push my pain onto other people, which is what I used to do. And it was wrong. I can say it was wrong. I can sit here and I can apologize for maybe some people who used to watch me, yeah, having bad mental health through watching me because I was in such a fucked up way. I apologize for that, man. I wholeheartedly do. But I can't take it back. All I can do is move on. And I know a lot of people on social media and the clip channels and stuff, they want to hold me back to where I was. They don't want me to move on. Nobody wants me to move on. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't get the erratic Danny, do you? You don't get the crazy Danny. And like I've said to you before, it's so entertaining for you guys to watch, but to live through is torture. Trust me, it might be funny for you guys, but for me, it's not funny. It's pain. More pain than I would wish on my worst fucking enemy. That's why I say it doesn't seem to me that there's much humanity left in the world. Because if somebody, anybody, has been through what I've been through, and people who watch my channel have been through what I've been through. And what do I always do? I give you love, right? I never ridicule your pain. I never blame you for your pain, because I understand it. I think that's what you have to get into your heads about me. I'm not the best man. I'm not perfect. I have faults. I have fallacies. But, you know, I'm trying to be the best I can with what life has given me, with what life has thrown at me. I'm trying to be the best I can. And that's all I can do. If it's not good enough, well, it's good enough for me. That's all that matters, right? I know that I'm trying so hard. I know that I'm trying more than most people would even bother. I know because I'm doing it. It carries a certain amount of self-respect, which is something that nobody can take away from me. You may try, but you can't. I'm so proud of myself for what I've achieved so far, and I can achieve more. Yes, Katie. Intel, listen, bro. I am just real. 100% of the time. A lot of the time I don't, to me it seems like it's not good enough. But it doesn't mean I'll stop. It really doesn't, bro. Like, people want to look at me as such a bad person. There's much worse than me out there. I'm not perfect. I have my faults. But at least I try. You know what I mean? At least I try, bro. I don't like talking about this stuff, because I can feel the pain within inside me right now. So I know you can see it. I don't like it. I wish I wouldn't have gone into the conversation, to be honest. I really wish I wouldn't have gone into this conversation, because I can see it in myself and it upsets me. Just to see myself like this. I don't like it. I feel it enough without having to see it. Does that make any sense? I feel this kind of emotion enough without having to see myself go through this emotion. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but that's the best way I can describe it. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something better, yeah? This is a bit too dark, I think. Well done, Wes. What's my plans for tomorrow? I'm not playing golf, bro. Cheers, Wes. I'm not playing golf, bro. James Bond. So I'm going to have a James Bond day. I might train. I might train. I don't know yet. It depends how I'm feeling. Because I wasn't going to train today, but I have. I might train. I don't know. But no matter what, I'm going to do a James Bond live, mate. For a good few hours tomorrow. Get through some of the games, you know what I mean? So 100% you're going to get gaming live. I don't know about anything else. Ended up smashing the driving range. You tried golf. got to about 221 yards. That's not bad, bro. You've tried golf. So what you're saying to me is I've never played golf, Dan. I'm not a golfer. And I've tried golf. And I got to 221 yards. Well, bro, do you know something? The average drive of the average golfer who plays golf is 250 yards. So 221 yards when you've just tried is phenomenal, brother. Well done. You've got some natural talent there. I think you should carry on. You'd be surprised where that'll take you. You've got some natural talent there, brother. Yeah, bro, that's a good distance, you know. There's people that I play with on a regular that can't hit the ball that far, and they play all the time. So what I'll say to you is, bro, you've got some natural talent there. You understand how to transfer body weight. Now it's just learning all the intricacies, which practice makes perfect. But definitely some natural talent there. To hit the ball over 200 yards when you've never played, talent, understanding of body weight transfer. Well done. Did you enjoy the game tonight? Did you enjoy the watch along? I got a bit passionate in some parts, didn't I? It's England, mate. It's fucking England. We've got to get a bit passionate, eh, mate? Fucking fly. We had a fly in this living room for 2 days. He's dominated. You got nicked. What do you mean you got nicked? By the coppers? What? MCR. Right, listen, I will say one thing to my chat. I know you get a lot of ads, so let me explain why. Just so that you don't get pissed. You watch me. I create content for you, right? England game tonight, James Bond tomorrow, could be training, could be playing golf, whatever I'm doing. So you guys enjoy watching me. Now, I do know that the adverts can become a little bit annoying, and I apologise for that. But what I will say to you is this. I have ads on every 6 minutes. That earns me more revenue, right? So I apologise, but also thank you for putting up with them. So I do apologise, but I don't have a coffee link. I don't ask you for donations, do I? I don't do none of that shit. Right? So it's the ads that do the revenue. More ads, more revenue. So I do apologise, all right? It's something I found out recently. If I put it on every 6 minutes, it's better. Yeah? But I do apologise because you probably realised recently there's more. But it's what helps me without having to ask you for anything out of your pocket. Because I never do. No, it's fine, bro. It's fine to say that to me. It's fine to talk about the ads. I don't mind. It was a good thing for you to say at the time because then it brought that conversation out. And now people know that if I could do it without them, I would. But I can't. So they're an integral part of what I need to do. So at least now you understand why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it for no reason. I'm not doing it to be a cunt. Believe me, if I could do it without them, I would. You know what I mean? But I can't. So it's not a bad thing to say, bro. Not at all. Not at all. It's a good thing to say because it led to a conversation of me having a conversation with my chat. And some people in my chat may not have realised why. Now they do. Chris, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. RIP, brother. Much love to you and the whole family over that loss. I've never lost a nephew or a niece, but I have lost a son, so I kind of do understand the pain. Never goes, bro. It's never going to go anywhere. It'll catch you. Well, you know this. So what I'm going to say now, you know. Bro, it's just out of nowhere, innit? Innit? A thought, a place, a song can trigger it. That's never going to go, you know, bro. It's never going to disappear, is it? You've been dealing with this long enough now to understand the way it works. But do you know why you feel so much pain? Do you know why? Because you love the person that much, innit? It's a hell of a way to try and take a positive out of somebody not being here. But sometimes I think we have to take positives. Now, if my son is with my dad and my brothers in heaven or Valhalla, they are all watching me now. That's the way I have to look at it. I have to look at it that way, bro. And that's the way I would say to everybody, look at it. And my love, and when I talk about them, keeps them alive. People often wonder why I talk about my lost loved ones, because in my mind, the way we all deal with grief differently, right? I don't know the way the afterlife works, and I've got a weird, twisted little mind sometimes, right? So I'm thinking, if I'm talking about them, does that bring them to life? When I remember them, do they come alive wherever they are? And that's why I talk about my lost loved ones so much, even though it hurts me. It's out of respect for them, to keep their memory alive. And I don't know how the afterlife works. Does it work that when I remember them and I give feeling to the thought, yeah, does that go into the universe and then let them have some life while I'm talking about them or I'm remembering them? I know it sounds mad, but everybody deals with grief differently. And that's how I've chose to deal with my grief. No worries, man. Wes, it's never good for me talking about this stuff. But once the conversation happens, it happens. So I'm not really going to shy away from it. Because I've found in my life that if you're going to take grief on, you take it head on. You don't shy away from it, bro. You know? But I'm fine. I'm fine. Trust me, I am. This is a very deep conversation, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Tonight I feel like I'm in a very secure place within my soul. I feel very secure tonight within my soul. Some days I don't feel as secure, and that could then turn this conversation a different way. But the way I feel tonight, I can have this conversation without it breaking me. And it may benefit some other people who are in chat. I know, Wes, because Wes, listen, I'm totally aware of how I used to be. I'm totally aware of how I can be sometimes. So your, what would I say? Your concern is definitely warranted, bro. Because you know, in these situations when I've had a drink, and I know this, yeah, right, it can go one or two ways, can't it, brother? It can. And do you know, on another night, do you know, if I wouldn't have been feeling the way I am now, like I can just deal with it and it's not going to affect me in that way, I would have said, Wes, well said, let's change the conversation. So I appreciate you, brother, because you realise you've watched me for long enough. You know this can go one or two ways, this conversation. But tonight it's not going to go the way that you don't want it to go and the way that I don't want it to go. I can feel it in myself. I'm very positive tonight. Just am. It's nothing to do with England. It might have something to do with England, but it's nothing to do with England really. It's to do with just the way I am right now. I'm in a good place, bro.
In 2002, while James Bond was busy driving an invisible car and windsurfing on a CGI tidal wave in
The Last of Us is a masterpiece.
where the 007 franchise hit
There is
started digging,
4 games now
arrived like a brick to the side.
that I would put in the masterpiece category.
It was a man
You've got Red Dead Redemption 2
burning desire to know
and 1,
was so good at
The Last of Us 1 and 2,
magazine.
The Witcher,
The Bourne
and God of War.
is by almost any metric
4 games in the masterpiece section.
tightly wound narrative that
Masterpieces, brother.
needed to. But this is Hollywood. And
Above 10/10.
is just a hurdle for the marketing department. So today we're revisiting the downfall of the Bourne franchise.
When am I going to do a Warzone live when they bring out a decent Warzone?
Realism devolved into a mechanical
I'm not too pissed, Wes, now. Mate, jumping in that freezing cold pool woke me up. Did you see that, Wes? Did you see that at the end of the England game? I said, bro, around about, I don't know, 60 minutes or something, 50 minutes. I went, if England win, I'm going to go and jump in the pool, fully clothed. Bruh, I always do what I say I'm going to do, right? Bro, we won, and I went and jumped in the fucking pool, fully clothed. It was freezing. It was fucking freezing, bro. Yeah, proper wake-up call, mate. We'll see with the new Warzone. I would like to play Warzone again, but I won't play Warzone again until it's worth playing. So we'll see what they do with the new game. If it comes out and it's boots on the ground and it's proper guns and it's proper Warzone again, I'll be back on it. Should try Alien Isolation. Good call.
That is this movie. It's the cinematic equivalent of a reunion tour where the lead singer.
Oh, Wes. Look, watch the live back, bro. Watch the live back. There's been some funny moments in that live, bro. It really has. I think you'll really enjoy watching that one, Wes. There's been some funny moments in that live, mate. I know there has. I just know it. Some of the conversations I've had with the lads, mate. And just me jumping in the pool at the end. And some of my reactions, I haven't even seen them. But when we've nearly missed or we've nearly scored or shit like that, I bet my reactions have been classic.
Because a studio executive looked at a spreadsheet and realized they hadn't milked this cow in a decade. The biggest crime of this movie is its literal and metaphorical.
Never played The Witcher. Heard it's good. Witcher's good. Witcher's amazing, bro. I've played Uncharted, bro. All of them. Loved them. They're not masterpieces. They're 10/10. So when I grade games, I'm very generous. Always have been. So when I'm grading food, it's the same thing, right? For you to get a 2 or a 3 out of me, it must be that shit that I wish I was still asleep. Whether I'm eating, whether I'm doing a sport, or whether I'm doing a game. I'd never give anything 1. I'm not that ruthless. But anything 2 or 3 out of 10, believe me, is bad. Right? 4 or 5 is still bad. 6 or 7 is okay. 7 or 8 is good. 8 or 9 is very good. 10 is exceptional. Now, we have another thing after that. Magnificent. Now, that is what I would call the best games ever played. They're my top 4. And it takes there's a lot of games that I played that are 10/10. Loads, I could list them off, fucking loads. Dark Souls, fucking Darksiders, Ghost of Tsushima, some of the Assassin's Creeds, do you know what I mean? Some of the Warzones, some of the Battlefields, yeah. Right, I could list them off, right? It's 10/10 games, 10/10. But to be magnificent, that takes a whole nother level. And there's only 4 games that live, 4 game franchises that live in magnificent. That is The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Red Dead Redemption Part 1 and 2, God of War, and The Witcher. They're the only 4 games that live in magnificent masterpieces. There's lots of games that are 10/10, like the James Bond I'm playing at the moment. At the moment, it's up to an 8 out of 10. It might get to 8.5. I doubt it'll get to 9. That means it's very good. It's worth playing, but it's not exceptional.
I think he has about 25 lines in the whole movie, and he has no discernible internal life. Without the driving mystery of his amnesia, he's just a guy who's really good at
Road Rash 3 on the Mega Drive, I remember that.
He's cold, he's hollow, he's achieved closure. So the writers had
The Last of Us is amazing. It's amazing, that storyline.
by retroactively making his father part of the program. It's lazy writing 101. If you can't think
Danny, I want to play one of your rounds. What, you want to do the brandy challenge with me? Yeah, Wes, are you a drinker? You know I'm not. So let me ask you a question. Are you a drinker, Wes? Are you a proper alcohol dude? I will get GTA 6, yeah, of course I will.
Who might also be a new Tommy Lee Jones. Now, I have to give Greengrass some credit. The opening sequence in Greece is pretty nice. The motorcycle chase through the riots in Athens is visceral, fast-paced, and has that signature Bourne energy. It's the moment in the film where you think, okay, maybe they've still got the magic. But then we get to the climax
Graphics,
and the wheels
God of War,
literally and figuratively fall off. The Lost
Ragnarok,
car chase is the point where the Bourne franchise officially moved into
The Last of Us,
furious territory. We went from the grounded realism of a
Red Dead Redemption.
bouncing down the stairs in Paris to a giant SWAT truck smashing through 50 cars on the Vegas Strip like it's a game of twisted metal. It's over-the-top spectacle for the sake of spectacle. Loud, expensive.
But if you're teetotal, yeah, you'd be smashed, bro. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you can do it with me if you want. It'll be funny as fuck. Every putt that you miss, you've got to take a shot, bro. And it's just straight from the cap of the bottle. And it is Cavoursier. Yeah, you can do it with me if you want. Fucking hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. We take 1 shot on the first tee to start the proceedings off, yeah? And then every putt. Now, if you're putting well when you're drinking, it'll be 2 putts a hole. But that's 18 shots. I put it a bit better than that last time. I think I ended up with about 14 shots down me. Yeah, but 13 or 14. But 13 or 14 shots, Wes, while walking with your golf clubs and playing 9 holes is no joke. By the last hole, I could not see the ball. I had 3 balls, bro. I had fucking 3. I'm not joking. It's mental, bro. It's fucking mental. Even if you 1 putt every green, well, no, if you 1 putt, you'll be fine. You only have 1 shot. But if you just 2 putt every green, it won't be 18, will it? It'll be fucking 9 shots. So in total, you'll have 10 shots. 10 shots in 9 holes. But you're also walking with your clubs, bro. And you're taking your shots in it. So I think the last time I played, right, I think I ended up on the last few holes having 3 putts. So it's 2 shots in it per green because I've had 3 putts. Do you get what I mean? So it ends up a lot, bro. I'm pretty sure I had about 13 or 14 shots when I did it. And I was smashed out my tits, bro. I was fucking smashed. I got a taxi to the golf course and a taxi back because I knew I'd be smashed.
Trying to figure out why he can speak 5 languages and dismantle a Swiss guard like he's putting away groceries. The Bourne identity was a breath of fresh air in a room that had been smelling like stale cologne for 40 years. It was revolutionary because it did something Hollywood was and still is.
So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a lot, bro. 13, 14 shots is about what you're going to drink. And try and play golf. Bro, do you know something? Do you know when I broke my right hand? Bear in mind, I broke this right hand a few times. I've got still titanium plates and nerve damage and all sorts in it. But do you know when I broke it the last time? Wes, I'm not joking. I played Wally Woods, yeah? with one hand, just my left hand. And I got round it in the low 60s, like I think about 62 or 63, you know. Yeah, with one fucking hand, bro. I parred 2 holes with one hand, bro. That's what you call dedication to the golf nation. I had a couple of tens, like.
The stakes are intensely personal. Every bit of information he gains is about reclaiming his humanity. It's a detective-like process where we, the audience, are problem-solving right alongside him. When he walks into a bank,
My right hand, Wes.
he doesn't have a high
My right hand. It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. I don't really want to go into it, but obviously, no matter who I'm going to, if I was going to have a bang with someone, yeah, I'm going to strap that up if I can. I don't know if it would survive a good brawl. I don't know, bro. But because there's so much damage to it, I don't want to take the risk. So do you know when fucking idiot was going to come to my house and people are like, why did you strap your hand up? Oh, it's going too far. You're being too theatric. No, I've got nerve damage. I've got a missing end of my finger. I've got titanium plates and pins and screws in my fucking hand. So I'm going to strap it up. It was not bravado. It was not theatrics. It was protecting my hand. Because I thought I was going to be brawling that day. Do you get what I mean? Why won't I punch a punch machine hard? Same reason. Why won't I hook a punch machine? Simple reason, Wes. Because if I punch it with a straight right hand and I don't hit it too hard, yeah, I can control. So you see them two knuckles? I'll hit with them two. My phone keeps sliding down, so I can't really show you. Yeah, you see my knuckles? I'll hit with them two, bro. If I hook it and I'm drunk, you hook like that. If I catch it slightly like that on them two knuckles, if I clench my fist, look, that little finger will not go down, bro. Fully clenched fist, as hard as I can clench it, Wes. It will not go down. And you think I'm going to write up a punch machine for your entertainment and break my fucking hand again? I'm not doing it, bro. So I mean, that's what everybody seems to think. That, oh, Daddy won't do bare knuckle because he's scared. No, I won't do bare knuckle because of my hand. It's like boxing. You'd have to, listen, you know, you lot have been watching me for a long time, right? What is my thing? Golf. It's my baby. It's my love. It's my joy. What do I need, Wes? To play golf, I need both hands, right? You know this, I need both hands. This one's already fucked up. It already caused me problems on the golf course. Now, golf is the rest of my life, till I die, or till I can't walk no more. Now do you understand why I won't get in the ring for $2,000 or $3,000? It's not worth the risk. If my hands were fresh, I would have already been in the ring for $2,000 or $3,000. It's a bit of cash for having a bang. You know what I mean? The only reason I won't is because of that. That's the only fucking reason. And I won't. Unless like Misfits offer me $100,000. That's worth taking the risk for. It's still not really, but it is. Because $100,000 will change my life, mate. I'll be gone by the coast. But other than that, I'm not interested. Like I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in pushing this through what it can do or can't do. I'm not interested in trying to see what it can do. Since I've had this operation, the second one, because I've had 3 operations on this hand now, 3 different injuries, right? But the third one is what, like, after so many operations now, my hand's kind of temperamental. So I haven't even been to a heavy bag and smashed a heavy bag to see how hard I can actually hit it. Because I don't want to. Unless I have to, I don't want to. I don't want to put myself in a situation for bravado or ego, yeah, where I fuck my hand up and I can't play golf again. Because you and me both know, Wes, I would never forgive myself. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life for smashing my hand up for $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000. I'd hate myself. If I did it for $100,000, at least I could look back and say I did it for a reason. Do you know what I mean? So that's what people don't realise. It's nothing to do with this. This is solid as a rock. There's nothing wrong with this, son. There's nothing wrong with the physique. There's nothing wrong with my ribs or anything. There's nothing wrong with my cardio. It's just that fucker. That's why I'm not interested. That alone. I mean, if you look at the difference, look at the difference between the two hands. Use your eyes. Rather than your hatred, you know, rather than you lot trying to come in and hate me all the time, yeah? Use your fucking eyes. You can see the blatant difference between the two hands, right? Look, use your fucking eyes. Rather than hate me for no reason, yeah? And try and, oh, no, no, use your eyes. Look at the difference. That hand used to be exactly the same as that fucker.
Speaking of Outrun, it's rare for a sequel to not only live up to a revolutionary original, but to actually evolve its DNA into something grittier, darker, and more visceral.
You know what I'm saying?
It's exactly what happened when Paul Greengrass stepped into the director's chair and decided that the smarmy camp of the spy genre needed a final, brutal eviction notice. The Bourne Supremacy is the movie where the Greengrass style was born. He brought a documentary style to the franchise.
Do you know what I'm saying, Wes? You can see it, right? Man's fucked, bro. I'm surprised I can still play golf and train. Training hurts, bro. When I'm curling, when I'm squatting, and I've got my hands behind me, and it's putting all the strain through my knuckles. It fucking hurts, bro. It really does. Basketball hurts. Training hurts. Golf hurts. Bodyboarding hurts. Everything that I do with that right hand hurts. But I just put up with the pain and do it.
The lead actor can't throw a punch. But in 2004, this felt like a revelation. It added a layer of increased chaos that made the car chases feel like an immersive experience rather than a choreographed stunt show. When Bourne is tearing through the streets of Moscow in a beat-up taxi, you're trapped in the passenger seat, smelling the burn.
When I meet you, Wes, I'll show you my hand. And when I show you up close and personal, you'll be like, Jesus fucking Christ. When you see the scar tissue all over my hand, and you see the injuries and all the scars, because there's about, brother, I'm not joking, there's probably near 20 scars on that hand. You can't see them on camera, but there's probably near 20 scars on that fucking hand, mate. And when I show you them all, you'll be like, Jesus fucking Christ, Dan. Trust me, how do you even play golf? And I'll be like, with difficulty. Because that's what it is, Wes. It's with difficulty. It hurts. But I just put up with it. I just grip my teeth and carry on. Super chat, I think, is the gift box, bro. I think that's the version of gift box on this kind of live.
He becomes a joyless, aggressive figure. He doesn't smile once in the entire movie. Not once. He's a man on a path of revenge, but it's a revenge fueled by guilt and consequences rather than just a simple desire to kill the bad guy. He's haunted by the sins of the past, specifically the Nesky murders, a mission he realizes he staged under orders. Think about The Notebook. Bourne records his fragmented memories in a notebook, trying to piece together a life that he's increasingly...
I mean, obviously, Wes, you know, on chat, if I smash my hand up defending myself or defending my missus, yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, you've got to understand, on the streets it's different. I've got elbows, knees, feet, head, whatever I want to use, really. It's a street fight. Totally different, isn't it, really? I don't necessarily have to use my right hand if I don't want to. Not that I'm saying I want to get into a street fight, because I don't. I've had enough of them to last me a lifetime. Yeah. For me nowadays, I'm really, because I've been there and bought the t-shirt, I'm all about fucking chill. I'm just all about chill. I don't want to end up kicking off with nobody. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to chill and play my golf. Morning.
Adversarial relationship between Landy and the actual villain, Ward Abbott, is a brilliant behind-the-scenes layer to the hunt. You're watching a political chess match happening simultaneously with Bourne's physical battle on the ground. Landy represents the...
When I strapped it up a couple of weeks ago, Wes, proper boxing strap, you know, I've got that strap out and it's a big one. So, bro, I'm not joking, I went round my knuckles, through my finger, round, through my finger, round, through my finger, round, through my finger, round, through my finger, round through my finger, then round my knuckles, round my knuckles, round my knuckles, and then I went round my little finger again, round my little finger again, then round my knuckles, then round my knuckles, then round my wrist. I strapped that shit up so much, bro. It was unreal. Yeah, because I went in the pool earlier when England won.
Combat became difficult to follow, bordering on the nauseating territory that would later plague the 2016
I mean, I wouldn't have broke it.
2004,
The way I strapped it up, it would have been fine. I wouldn't have broke it, bro. Not the way I strapped it up. Trust me, I could have hit anything as hard as I could hit with that, and it wouldn't have broke because I strapped that shit up good.
wasn't about saving the world or stopping an unobtainium heist. It was about a man realizing that remembering everything is a curse if everything you remember is a sin. So the stage for the grand finale was set. The stakes
The
were
different weight classes, bro. But I would say, in my opinion, Joe Calzaghe is my favourite boxer, bro. In my opinion, Joe Calzaghe is the best boxer ever. So I would always pick Joe. Always. Phenomenal dude, bro. Phenomenal. Not saying Mayweather's not phenomenal, because he is, but Calzaghe, phenomenal, bro. Oh, it's nearly 3 o'clock. I'm actually feeling tired again now. I came online to talk to you all because I went in the pool and it woke me right up. Now I feel tired again. So thank you very much for being here with me while I tired myself out by talking to you all. We won, XY. We won. We're through to the next round, 2-1. Good game, bro. Well, thank you for being here to watch me and have a chat with me so late. I will see you all tomorrow. Like I said, James Bond live, definitely. Anything else, don't know. Depends how I'm feeling. But no. 2-1, just straight. Extra time though. Extra time. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for always watching me, by the way, and the thumbs up and everything. It helps my channel. Yeah. Have a really, really good night, man. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams to you all, man. Have sweet dreams. And when I say that, it sounds a bit gay, doesn't it? When I say sweet dreams to you all. But don't I say that? What I mean is sleep well, sleep sound, and if you're going to have any dreams, have good ones. All right? Much love from my family to every one of you and yours. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Good night.